The edition 26th of Al-Mukhtar magazine was published by Annaba Cultural Institution in Holy Kabbalah, Iraq. This edition for the magazine includes articles on religious, political, and social topics. It is worth noting that Annaba Cultural and Media Institution is affiliated to the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Kabbalah.
Al-Mukhtar Journal, edition number 26, has been released. This edition of this journal comes in 32 colored pages. The opening title of this journal is Iraq between Central and Non-Central Government. Another title of this journal was Arab Political Parties between Marginalization and Deathbed.
On regard of discussed topic in Al-Mukhtar Journal, Arab Political Parties between Marginalization and Deathbed. As an Arab and Iraqi citizen and a political author, I have been monitoring the active political parties for a respected time. I see that they are really getting low in their remarks. Citizens in Iraq and Arab world started to aspire dictatorship and want it back. This is an alarming issue.
In another article, the author had chosen this name for this article: The Assassination of Citizenship in Iraq, a crime committed in broad daylight. The author discusses the theme of citizenship and belonging in Iraq.
The assassination of citizenship in Iraq. This topic now has acquired special attention by intellectuals in Iraq. The outcome of citizenship is nationalism. Citizenship describes the relationship between a citizen, land, and government. Citizenship brings the sense of love, making sacrifices for country, accepting the duties and responsibilities. The least thing that can be done is to pay taxes and to defend the country in times of need.
In another article in this journal, it was titled, The Arab Spring, Is It Coming Back?
In this article, latest developments in energy sector were discussed. The article has argued that oil shale is holding back oil prices, despite the attempts by OPEC in controlling prices and lowering oil production.
This journal is also concerned about economic issues. It has published an article under the title, Oil Prices the Same Old.
The reconciliation plan that was initiated by the National Alliance can be explained as an attempt that this alliance is started to realize the people's needs and desires.
The National Alliance Party and the Iraqi Popular Mobilization Forces, who is making the progress? This was the title of an article in this journal.
In this article, we try to shed light on threats that Iraq might face in this year. For example, dividing the country. The country's internal conflict must be put aside in order to achieve success.
The Iraq's threats in year 2017 was the title of another article in this journal.
The Arab Spring was started as a peaceful protest across the Arab world that ended finally in overthrow of handful corrupt governments in the region. These protests was started in year 2011 and in country of Tunisia. Soon it spread to other countries. Several elements have contributed to these protests, such as dictatorship, heavy crackdown on public freedom, poverty, and financial and governmental corruption. These protests were supposed to continue in bringing reforms, especially at political and economical level. But once again, we see tyranny and dictatorship are returning.
Journalists and authors have praised the works of this journal.